Oh my gosh, you guys, this might be the best pre-workout bowl I've ever made. I feel stronger every time I go in there. Wow, it turned out so pretty. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday where I am. I don't know what day it is where you guys are, but I am really excited for today because it is a leg day. We love a good leg day. And I don't know, something about Fridays is always really nice. I know Bradley and I are going to be having like a fun dinner later. So I already picked up everything. I picked up some groceries. I wanted to do like a little bit of like a Greek night, especially after we have a good leg day. So I'm excited for that. It's almost 1 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything because today I'm getting blood work done. And because I competed, what is it now? Like 11 weeks ago. So once I'm in that, like a little bit over like 2 months post show, I like to do a full blood panel. Just make sure that I'm healthy. Like I do everything. So I ordered like a full script. I'm going to get everything done. So once I get the results back on that, I'll definitely update you guys. But I've been feeling a lot better. My weight is now at about 5 pounds above my baseline weight. So I'm still just really hovering, really maintaining where I have been for the past few weeks, which is awesome. So my food is a little bit higher and I've still been progressing in like every single one of my lifts. Every time I go show up to the gym, I feel stronger. I'm able to progress and get at least like a couple extra reps. So that's really been my focus right now. And even this previous weekend, I just uploaded that vlog, but we were away in Sarasota and it was for like a week and I came back and my weight didn't spike at all. I still hit all of my targets. So I feel like I've been doing a really good job of like finding balance with being in a lean growth phase, but also enjoying. So that's been really fun. So I wanted to take you guys along for another day. Again, I don't know. I want to be so open with like every phase of this, of when I'm in bikini prep, of when I'm in off season. So I don't know. I'm excited to just keep sharing with you guys. So anyways, I'm about to run out. But where I was going with that is I haven't eaten anything because I have to do my blood work fasted and it's almost 1 p.m. And this is so bad. Like, I'm literally so dramatic, but I'm like, by this point, I'm usually had like 2 meals. So your girl is hungry and it's a leg day, so my carbs are higher. So we're going to be fitting some carbs into these next few meals, which is nice because that means that those meals get to be that much bigger. But anyways, I just sat down and filmed like an informative YouTube video. I did like 5 mistakes that I made at the beginning of my fitness journey. And now I'm like almost running late for my blood work appointment. So we're going to head out, get my blood work, and then get back and have a coffee and have a meal because I haven't had either. Life is so hard. I'm just kidding. I'm literally so dramatic, but let's get over there. Okay, well that was easy. I don't like needles, I don't like blood work, but it literally took me like 10 minutes. I don't know why I expected that to be like a whole long thing, but we got the blood work done. The lady was so sweet and so nice, and she got my vein really quickly, which was nice because I didn't have any food in my system and I feel like I'm not very vascular if I'm not like eating or drinking anything. So on that note, let's go back. I am dying to have a coffee. I am dying to have a meal. Again, I'm literally so dramatic. I need to relax, but I was like, your girl's gotta eat. So let's go back and have a good meal. Oh, hi, Charlie. Hello. All right, first meal of the day. It actually looks so pretty. I'm so proud of this. So I did kind of like a little harvest bowl, I was thinking. And I had some ingredients that were left over from this weekend when I was traveling. I had a bunch of chicken prepped. I had some quinoa prepped and sweet potato. So I threw the rest of that into a bowl. And I also topped it with some roasted red pepper. These were the frozen ones that I got from Trader Joe's. Super good. Threw some zucchini noodles on here, some arugula. And then I topped it with my 2 favorite sauces from Flavor Gang. As always, code Alani on those. But I get so much fiber in this meal, and I also had a side of kiwi that I picked up from Trader Joe's yesterday. Also another good source of fiber. So much flavor in one bowl. And there's so many colors. Are you guys proud of me? I feel so like fall and festive with this. Delicious. I also just got a whole bunch of groceries delivered. This looks ridiculous. Literally, Boo is like, what are you doing? I didn't even realize I got this many stuff, but I got some fun stuff to make the Greek thing tonight. I'm going to make our own tzatziki. So I got some dill. I got some stuff for my coffees. So I got like some oat milk here. But I have some lettuce and this broccoli slaw because I think on Wednesday with my mom, we're going to do these like spring wraps. When we went to a sushi place this previous weekend, I got the fresh spring wraps. I don't know why. I've been craving those so bad. And they're in here somewhere. Yes, these. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited. So I don't know what they're called, and I'm probably going to say it wrong, but they're not like spring rolls because spring rolls are fried, right? They're like the fresh spring rolls. I don't know what you call those, but with the clear wrap. And they have like the shrimp inside and like the broccoli slaw type thing and like some romaine. So I think I'm going to make those at home and do them like a little bit more macro friendly. So I picked up the little rice wraps for the spring rolls, but I'm excited about that. And then picked up some essentials that I always get to go in my like chicken and rice bowls or whatever I'm making. I have some mini cucumbers like I always get. Some grape tomatoes. I got some frozen red raspberries for breakfast. I picked up a couple fat-free, lactose-free milk for my Ninja Creamies, some more oats, and a whole lot of other goodies. And I need to call the manufacturer or whatever of my coffee machine because the steamer is still not working. So I've been making my like foam on top of my lattes kind of, you know, a little bit ratchet. I've been heating it up in the microwave and still doing that. But I always have a coffee in the morning. And since I did my blood work, I did not have my coffee this morning. So I'm long overdue for that. And it's honestly kind of nice because even though it's like later in the day for caffeine, some days I've been doing coffee instead of pre-workout and I feel a little bit better. Again, I kind of go like back and forth, but it's definitely been nice to mix it up a little bit and just do like coffee more so and not have like the itchies and stuff. I know it's really good for a pump, so that's why I kind of, again, like go back and forth. But I probably will honestly have like 1 or 2 coffees just since I'm about to train and train legs, so I don't even feel as guilty about it. But I threw some sugar-free pumpkin syrup in there, gonna make like essentially a pumpkin spice latte, even though this is drip coffee. But I was definitely feeling a hot coffee over a iced coffee. I don't know. I've been really on like a hot coffee kick, which is so funny because I never liked coffee until I went through like bodybuilding prep, and when you're in peak week, you have to have your black coffee and stuff. And I don't know, I'm like a new person. I missed my coffee. It's literally been 1 day. Like I need to relax. And then I'm gonna top it with a little bit of like pumpkin pie spice that I picked up. Look at her. You can't even see. So pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, this might be the best pre-workout bowl I've ever made. Holy crap, this is so pretty. Okay, I had an idea when it was time to make a pre-workout meal, and even though I didn't have breakfast, so I started my meals later, I'm still spreading out my protein evenly and keeping my meal structure the same. So it doesn't really change a whole lot. I just pushed my meals back a little bit. So that's kind of how I approach it. And same meal structure. I want a lot of quick digesting carbs, especially since it's leg day. I want some healthy fats and some quick digesting protein. So I did the strawberry protein from My Protein as the whey drip. I did the hot cereal bowl. This time I did it in brownie batter because I wanted something a little bit more chocolatey. And then, which I haven't done before, but I think it's gonna be good, I put some rice cereal on top for some extra quick digesting carbs. That way it wasn't just like all the hot cereal bowl, if that makes sense. Did some raspberries on top, which are also a really good source of fiber. And then some almond butter as my healthy fat and drizzled that on top. But this looks amazing. Oh my gosh, wait, okay. I have to do a little review taste test. Let me get some of the hot cereal or the Rice Krispies in there. Wow. The cereal on top just gives it like that little bit of crunch. Oh my gosh. This is dessert in a bowl. Wow. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy, turning snakes into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your life. Alright, such a good leg day. Again, I progressed in every single one of my movements. I'm so happy with that. Like, I feel stronger every time I go in there, and I always love a Friday leg day when I get to train with Bradley and we can kind of like push each other a little bit. So really happy with this. I feel like I'm really happy with like where my physique is right now. Sometimes I get into my head a little bit and I'm like, oh, I feel so small, but I know that I'm doing what I can control, right? I'm checking the boxes, I'm hitting my nutrition targets, I'm progressing in the gym, but I am really happy with how lean I've been staying, but also still getting stronger, feeling healthy. But anyways, I'm gonna head home. I already have all the groceries for Bradley and I's fun dinner tonight, so we're gonna make some Greek pita wraps, which I'm so excited for. So let's get back and get some food in our system. Amazing. Wow, it turned out so pretty. Okay, I have made two little wraps here with all the little Greek salad inside. I have my little pitas on the side with my tzatziki and the hummus. Oh, so good. All right, I am ending off my night with a Greek yogurt bowl and then going to bed. This has been such a fun Friday. I check in tomorrow, so I'm excited to see how my photos are looking, what the game plan is going to be over the next few weeks as we continue to grow. But thank you guys so much for following along for the day. I'll be posting all of my updates still as well on Instagram, on TikTok, so be sure to follow me there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!